Alright, these are a little trickier, but they work the same way. So across from 60 is 24. The pattern for 60 is x square root of 3, and we're going to set it equal to what we know. Now we have to divide by the square root of 3 and divide by the square root of 3. Which, for you shortcut people, anytime you're dividing by a single radical, it's going to go to the top and the radical is going to go away. Now 24 and 3 will reduce. Just put 24 divided by 3 in your calculator and you get 8, and then we put back the square root of 3. So going back over this one, anytime you divide by a single radical, you're going to put it on the top and you're going to remove it and put the number. Now, we know 30 is x, so 30 would be h square root of 3. We know that 60 is x square root of 3. And yes, we know that that is 24, but let's see why. If we say x square root of 3, and then we times it by the square root of 3, because the pattern says x times the square root of 3. So x times the square root of 3. Well, the square root of 3 times the square root of 3, same radical, so they mark out and become 1. So there's our 24. That's not 24. So there's our 24. So that's why 60 is 24. Now 90 is 2 times x. This is x. 2 times x. These are outsides, so we multiply them and we leave this alone. So 16 square root of 3. Let's do another one that's a little bit trickier. So let's say that 30, 60, 90. Let's say that we know this is 4 square roots of 2. Now, I'll let you write that down. Now, we see square root of 2 and we think 45, 45, 90. No, this is a 30, 60, 90. But we know the pattern for 30 is x, and that equals 4 square root of 2. So our 60 degree is x times the square root of 3. So we're going to put this in here, so 4 square root of 2 in place of x, and then we've got to put the square root of 3 there. So now this is an outside, these two are insides, and they're not the same radical, so we can't mark them out. So we're going to say 4, and we're going to multiply these together, square root of 6. So 30 was 4 square roots of 2. 60 degree is 4 square roots of 6. And 90 is 2 times x. Let's go find out what x was. 4 square roots of 2. Outsides, so that's 8. And then we put the square root of 2 there. So 90 is 8 square root of 2.